therefore relying on long division or synthetic division is going to be what you're going to want to do. All right, for the next question, the student was trying to find the value of x. And now the one important thing is this equation has two real roots, and they want us to find k using the discriminant. And one of the questions the student had was, why was it greater than or less than, not less than or equal to, something like that. So, so the first thing is, if we want to solve for k, and I think they said something about using the discriminant. So again, remember the discriminant is b squared minus 4 times a times c. Okay, that's the discriminant. And that's basically a great way to be able to identify the types of solutions that you are going to have. So if your discriminant is going to be less than 0, you're going to have no real solutions. If your discriminant is going to be equal to 0, then you're going to have one real solution. Okay, and then obviously if your discriminant is going to be greater than 1, then you're going to have two real solutions. If your discriminant is a square number like 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, then you're going to have integer solutions. And if it's not, like it's like 10 or 11, then you are going to have irrational solutions. So, and again, remember this comes from the quadratic formula, x equals opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. So you can see where this discriminant comes from. That's basically what you're taking the square root of. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the discriminant of this equation. So I'm going to have negative 2 squared minus 4 times k. And basically I want to see, like, what does this, equal here? So let's just equal it to 0 to be able to see what is my discriminant basically going to equal. So in this case, I get 4 minus 16 equals k. And then, what am I doing? Okay, and then you can say basically k, you subtract the 4, divide by 16, k equals 1/4. Now again, if k was going to be, what am I doing? I was like, why was this equal to that? We want this to be greater than or equal to 0. We don't want this to equal 0. Well, it could equal 0, but we want this to be greater than or equal to 0, right? Because again, the discriminant, is going to be, we want the discriminant to be b squared minus 4 times a times c is greater than or equal, is greater than 0. That's going to be two real solutions. Okay, so, or two real roots. And again, that was our case here. We had two real roots. So that's why I did greater than 0, not greater than or equal to. So sorry, I kind of got ahead of myself. So you're going to set that greater than 0, and therefore that's why it was, actually it's less than. I got to slow down. Let's just show our work. So first thing you're going to do is subtract a 4. Then you have a negative 16. K is greater than negative 4. When you divide by negative 16, remember that's why you flip the sign, right? Good old solving for inequalities. That's why it gets flipped, and that's why it's 1/4. So k needs to be less than 1/4. But again, that less than is because that is what we're looking for when we have two real roots or two real solutions.